Well, I'm all about your needs, sir.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jason.
I'm Kyle.
This is the Canon Brawl podcast, where every week we watch a video game movie, currently for this season, all the way from 1993 to current, critiquing, ranking, recasting, and breaking down how closely it follows the canon of our favorite games. Kyle, what are your thoughts on Wing Commander?
My thoughts or my history?
Your history.
None.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this was a video game.
Yeah. I saw it on the list and I was like, what the fuck is
That
this?
must be made up.
And then I did very mild research and realized that apparently at the time it was a big deal.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Or there were. They seem cool now that I've done some research. Obviously didn't know there was a movie if I didn't know there was a game.
Yeah. Like we said last week, we're going in blind here.
Yes.
You're getting our very sterile thoughts on this. We have nothing to taint them.
Yeah. No glasses of any tint.
Yep. Well, that's quicker than we normally get through that, isn't it?
Yeah.
General information. I streamed this off YouTube. I rented it.
DVD.
As always.
How much did it cost on YouTube? Like $3.99?
$4.
Okay. Like everything else. Mm-hmm. At least it's there.
Which is why I only watched it twice instead of 3 times like the other two.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
This was made in 1999. We're moving at quite a clip now. We're 6 years removed from the very first video game movie.
And we're 6 movies in.
We're 6 movies in.
Yeah.
This was directed by Chris Roberts, who up to this point had only directed the games.
Yeah, he created the games.
He created the games.
Fascinating.
Was the director of them, and he brought this to them. It's written by him as well.
Well, yeah.
With screenwriters to hammer out, I think.
But. Yeah, it's like story by him because he created the games. It's written by Kevin Droney, the guy that wrote Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat 1 or Annihilation?
1.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Then I don't fucking hate this guy. So the budget for this movie was $30 million.
Wow. Same as Annihilation.
Yep. With a box office of 11.5.
Ouch.
Yeah, they took a bath on this one. I couldn't find domestic or international numbers. I just know that it totaled to roughly 11.5.
Jesus.
Yeah. They took a big swing, and we'll get into this more later. Actually, there's not a lot of interesting facts with this either, but
it's a little known movie.
It's smaller sort of thing than what we've been doing. But this came out 2 weeks before Phantom Menace.
Jesus.
Yeah, this was a bad pull on when they got released.
Yeah.
So to do what is viewed as kind of a Star Wars clone 2 weeks before the most anticipated movie of all time.
Of all time, other than maybe Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely contributed a lot.
Yeah.
Interesting facts. Freddie Prinze Jr. hates Wing Commander.
Oh.
He read the script and loved it. Got Matthew Lillard to audition, and on day one were handed new scripts that they hated.
Oh, man.
Bait and switch.
That sucks.
Blair's computer AI Merlin was voiced by Mark Hamill, who played Blair in several installments of the game.
He did.
Which is cool.
It's cool.
I watched a couple of those cutscenes just to kind of see
I did too.
What it was.
Yeah.
It was a cool idea. It's cool that he did that.
Yeah, like a FMV type of game. Pretty cool.
The design of the Kilrathi, we'll get there, came down to the directors wanting a particular effects house to work on them and use the same, I can't remember if it was the same team exactly, or at least a team that was going to use the same methods as what created the Xenomorph for Alien.
Jesus.
Now, obviously, it was still going to look like cat-like and like the Kilrathi or whatever, by people with talent. And the studio forced them to break it down from $500K to $200K, which I guess in the long run was good since they didn't make any money.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that the way the Kilrathi looked didn't play into some of the word of mouth about how bad this was.
Yeah.
But this led to the job going to an inexperienced effects house in Britain that never provided any updates or produced the costumes when they would ask for them. And so they got really worried, and then they brought the costumes late, and they all hated them. And so they went and begged for money to fix them digitally, or at least touch them up, and they were denied that too.
Saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah. Chris Roberts said the reason the world looked so much different from the game was because Wing Commander is already considered, like I said a minute ago, a bit of a Star Wars clone. But it was going to be released so close to episode 1 that he didn't want comparisons. So he kind of pissed off some of the hardcore fans.
We'll get there in canon check, but he altered it to make it more Star Wars like.
Yeah, that's not according to him, but that's clearly not what was happening here.
Okay.
Robert's pre-production was cut 6 months short by the studio so they could release before the Phantom Menace.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine? I looked that up because I was curious. Pre-production is supposed to be 3 to 9 months on a movie like that, generally.
Yeah.
And it was cut down to a third.
Sweet Jesus.
They had to prep this movie, this big space epic. That's being generous, but that's what they were going for in 3 months with a brand new director. And I'd never done a film before in their life.
Yeah, we keep talking about in this and Mario how they wanted to be out. I guess it makes sense. If you have a movie that's kind of like Jurassic Park, but not fucking good, you do want to be out first.
Yes.
And if you have a movie that's just like Star Wars, but not good, you want to beat it out if you possibly can.
Yes.
So you can get at least 2 weeks of money.
Yeah. I understand the logic.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate, though. What they probably really should have done, even though that's spending up, is they probably should have went and found a director to be like their assistant, or gone and found someone who's done something like this.
Yeah.
Who's just in between projects and brought them on, at least for the pre-production process or something, and be like, hey, here's an extra set of hands. They're going to walk you through this, instead of just throwing them to the wolves like that. But
yeah, but the games are FMV. It's live video. So I guess he feels like he's already been a director.
Yeah, but I feel like that's playing Little League and then trying to hit 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yes.
And finally, Freddie Prinze and Matthew Lillard worked together on 5 movies. They worked together on Wing Commander, Scooby-Doo 1,
Yep.
Scooby-Doo 2, Summer Catch, and She's All That.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're apparently really good friends in real life, and that makes me happy.
Yeah. Autumn was playing Baldur's Gate next to me while I was watching this, and she was like, is that Fred and Shaggy in space? Yeah, it is now that you mention it.
Any more thoughts before we break this bad boy down?
No, let's jump into it.
All right. We open with what is a ridiculously long intro sequence to me. What seemed like it. I went and checked the second time around. It was only 3 minutes. It felt like my life was slipping away.
Oh, no.
Well, I think I'm predisposed to remember the intros for the Star Trek movies, and those are long.
Yeah, they're very long. Yeah.
The couple that I've seen, I like those movies, but they do overstay their welcome at the beginning there.
Yeah. And this theme song, I think, is dope, though.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's cool. The music is not the problem here at all. This is a small gripe. I feel like that's going to be the tale of this movie for me, is a lot of small gripes. I don't think this is as critically flawed as a lot of people think it is. I think there's a lot of little things. But it opens with Vega Fleet Headquarters, Pegasus Asteroid Base, Ulysses Corridor, March 15th, year 2654, 0900 hours Zulu time. Like, there's a lot of fucking text on the screen.
Yeah.
This is what, like, when they teach you in college how to make, like, PowerPoint presentations, and they're like, don't put too much on the screen. People are stupid. No one ever saw this, because it just starts typing out and it just keeps going. I'm like, fuck me. I don't even know what.
You're just pissed because you have to type it all down.
I didn't have to do that one. I did this one out of love, because I was like, I need everyone to know how dumb this is. In case this passed you by when you watched this, I need you to know. It also made me think of like ridiculously long football plays.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, green right, nasty Z peel, fake, 38 Buster bluff.
Yeah.
Right, like, no. I can't do this. We go to the ship's bridge where the humans are being attacked by the Kilrathi. Human ships are being exploded left and right. Through a monitor, we see an enemy has boarded their ship. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know, man. At this point, I'm in. I'm enjoying it.
You guys hear me complain constantly on here. Hopefully you enjoy it. I enjoy complaining. Hopefully you like to hear me complain. But a lot of times when I'm complaining about something, I like it. I just like talking shit. So far, we have no egregious things. I'm still way in. I'm like, man, that took a while. And then I'm like, oh, you don't have a good attention span. Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
And then I'm like, oh, there's too much text on the screen. Like, you know how to read. Shut up. Like, a lot of these I'm tamping down as I go. So they quickly realize that they want the ship's navcom, which is apparently very important despite looking like a sweet car system amp you would have gotten from a window tint shop in 2002.
Yes.
They go rattle your fucking seats, boy.
Yeah. Shatter the windows of your CRX.
Those fucking 80s Mustangs with the plastic grill things on the back or whatever. Yeah.
The louvers.
Anyway, they try to destroy it so the Kilrathi don't get a hold of it, but the self-destruct has been disabled and it's behind the strongest glass ever. This dude shoots it. He's like, well, if all these bullets don't work, maybe I'll elbow grease will do it.
Yeah, I'll pistol whip it.
And it does put a nick in it, so I guess
it moves more from the pistol whip.
Yeah, it does do more there, but still to no avail.
No.
So knowing the navcom is lost, they send a distress signal to another ship in the fleet. The receiving ship, we see the scientist from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze.
That's who that was.
Yes, it is. Admiral Tolwyn.
Played by David Warner, who I could not figure out who that was.
Yep. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, big part of my childhood. Love that movie.
He's the bad guy from Titanic also. A couple of years before.
Oh, him and Billy Zane hamming it up. I was gonna make a "pay me like your French girls" joke. I couldn't make it fit. We'll move on.
You got it in there anyway.
I guess somehow I backdoored it in there.
Yeah.
Hey-o. He asked the lieutenant to see the black hole or wormhole or cornhole they're close to, so they can provide assistance. The only ship that can respond quickly is a requisitioned merchant vessel.
Yeah.
Which all I can assume is they do space business freelance, I guess.
They're
Guardians of the Galaxy type.
They're the Millennium Falcon.
Fair, yeah. See, you know that reference. I'm not a Star Wars guy.
Yeah, they don't seem to want to, though.
No, they don't. But anyway, they'll take it. They put out a call to the Diligent, and who's on the ship? None other than motherfucking Fred and Shaggy.
Yes, sir.
Tolwyn tells them they need to deliver an encrypted communique to the Tiger Claw. When FPJ asks him why, he says, Scooby, don't ask what your country can do for you, but what you can Scooby-Doo for your country. They hint at the Pilgrim thing that will become prevalent later. Blair and Taggart have a little talk in his quarters, and we get more expo on Blair's necklace that's a cross with a compass kind of worked into it. Taggart tells us the Pilgrims were great explorers, and no quasars have been charted since they lost the war. So they have some sort of innate ability to chart the stars and map the they have an incredible sense of direction. It's kind of what I've gathered here.
Yeah. They have the Force.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. There's no way they haven't already made this connection as well.
Yeah.
Back on the bridge, a warning siren sounds, and Captain Taggart is pissed at Shaggy for speeding into a non-sanctioned jump point too fast. The system fails right before the jump, and Taggart throws FPJ in the pilot's seat while he gets the computer back online. He does it, and they jump. So that was cool, is showing that Blair, Freddie Prinze Jr., is a natural at this. It shows that Taggart has this belief in him, even though we don't really see why yet. And
yeah, there's a spot where Marshall says, I don't like this guy, as if they just met Taggart. So I don't know what the backstory is with this group here.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. He's like trying to explain like we shouldn't be hanging out with this guy. Like he's new to them or something. I don't know why.
And it doesn't have anything to do with the reveal later because I don't think they know that.
No.
Huh.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that. That's crazy. Taggart makes mention that the Navcom couldn't do what he did. hinting that this is an inherent space navigation powers. Like we said, it's the Force.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Shaggy gets yelled at again for almost killing them. They board the Tiger Claw, and he gives the disc to Sansky, who plays Hercule Poirot in the old like PBS things.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. When I saw him, I was like, God, he looks familiar. And then I looked it up, and I was like, well, I wouldn't. I'm like, oh, I would know that because my grandma watched that all the time.
Okay. You got to stop looking shit up because we do trivia.
Shit. Did I get that?
No.
Okay. Well, I get that's another problem, and that's a problem for my entire family is that we watch stuff, and I got to pause it and look somebody up because I'm like, I know them.
Yeah, I do too.
And I'll be, oh, they were in this with this person. I think they were in the other thing, and like,
yeah,
a normal human would watch someone's eyes glaze over.
Yeah.
And stop the train. But not me. I will back the train up and take a dirt road just to make sure. Just like, oh, he was in episode 52 of Golden Girls.
That's cool. Where I know him.
That's where I know him from.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm the same way. That's the entire point of my other podcast.
Yeah. I wish I could turn that. Well, I don't. I like that. But for other people's sake, I wish I could turn that part of me off sometimes. My kid does it now too. And
of course.
Yeah, of course she does. My girlfriend's just stuck on the couch in the middle of us, fucking taking 4 hours to watch a movie.
Yeah.
Just loves it. Loves it.
Sorry, Kels.
Yep. So they ask about his father, and we see that Sansky's lieutenant is kind of prejudiced against Pilgrim. Well, not kind of prejudiced. We're seeing the tip of it, but we see he's very prejudiced.
Ugh, shut up, Gerald.
He's an asshole. That guy, I know that's the point, but fuck, he annoys me. We cut to a hangar where Blair has jumped in a fighter and is just pressing a bunch of buttons all willy fucking nilly.
Yeah.
When a woman in a mechanic's suit walks up and starts quizzing him on combat scenarios, he's never right. But it feels like she's never going to let him be right.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
What if a Kilrathi banks on you from this side? And he's like, well, I'm going to do a fucking loop-de-loop and
you're dead.
Fire my guns. And she's going, no, you're dead.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
so stupid.
What if they go straight up? Well, I'm going to do this. And he's like, no, you're dead. And I'm like, well, the floor is lava. Like, it's just, fuck you.
Yeah.
If this guy's a good pilot, let him answer right where he's a good pilot.
No.
And if she's just going to... if he is wrong... That's fine, but don't make that like an inherent part of his character.
I thought about this too. I wrote down that she was being a dick, but also he just hopped in some dead guy's ship.
Yes.
So yeah, be a dick to him. Fuck this guy.
God. And like I get it. She's in a mechanic suit.
Yeah.
So I get why he mistook her for
a mechanic. Yeah.
But also, like, what if that mechanic's coming to work on that fucking plane? Yeah. Now, why is she quizzing him? That's another question there. But like, as your wife would say, it's a classic
mix 'em up. Yeah.
Listen to Chain Link Theater. Great podcast.
Yes, please. Thank you.
He finally calls her Grease Monkey, and she reveals that she is in fact his wing commander.
That's the name of the movie.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy. She is from Deep Blue Sea.
That's what she's from.
And that movie fucks.
Yeah,
I
movie goes
love
hard.
that movie.
I do too.
Jaws deserves all the shine that it gets. I watched it later in life, but when I was a kid, the shark movie for me was Deep Blue Sea. I went and saw that in the theater. I've watched it a couple times since. I love that movie.
The fucking shark ate him.
Fucking shark ate me. He jumps out to apologize, and then Matthew Lillard comes to save him from the conversation. They go into the barracks, and Lillard intentionally makes an ass out of himself in a very arrogant but like endearing sort of way.
Oh, the way only Matthew Lillard could.
The way, yes.
Yeah.
He's chewing it up, and it's great. I love it.
I do too.
I can't watch him in anything without liking him.
Yeah.
I got harangued into watching the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and he is the only enjoyable part of that movie too.
I believe that. I guess I'll find out in a year.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yes, you will. I forgot that's on the docket for us. There'll be two of them by then.
I know.
Oof. All right. Well, now that I'm sad, let's keep going. He meets Lieutenant Forbes, and they immediately start flirting and talking about huge balls.
Yeah, this stuff was cringe for me.
It's heavy-handed.
Yeah.
I like they do have good chemistry.
Yeah.
And
Especially later.
Obviously if this movie were written now, that would be done a little bit more tactfully, but at the time,
no, I'm fine with it.
I'm sure 14-year-old us would have been like, "Oh, he's such a ladies' man. That's dope."
Yeah, I don't know. She kind of came at him first with the heavy-handedness.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
I don't hate it.
So we see the encrypted message telling the Tiger Claw that they have 23 hours to find out what the Kilrathi plan to do before they can conceivably reach Earth using the Navcom.
Yeah, and there's a part where it shows this screen and it spells Tolwyn wrong. Towlyn all of a sudden.
Yes.
So the fucking art department's not even paying attention.
No, I think in my outline I've got it written two different ways because of that.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
Because partway through I'm like, have I been spelling this wrong the whole time?
No,
which I do with a lot of stuff on here because I'm just trying to like get it through.
Yeah.
But then when I went back to watch again, I'm like, no, that says. And then I was confused. I just went on. In the barracks, Blair name drops the pilot of the ship he was in, Chin. Mm-hmm. And people get quiet and take exception. And then we find out they've got this weird death philosophy because they just assume they're all going to die out there. That if you die, they all just say you never existed. So they don't have to deal with death.
Yeah.
Which does not feel healthy. And also is kind of a weird principle for this. But I will give them, I've never seen it anywhere. I've not seen that in another movie or anything.
I haven't either. And I love that Matthew Lillard fucking hates it.
Yes. We'll talk about that when it gets there.
Yes.
Yeah, but I love that shit. So Lillard's got Blair's back. I can't call him Marshall. I think I'd maybe call him
either.
Maniac later on. But
I keep saying Lillard.
But Lillard's got Blair's back. The pissy pilot rips Freddie Prinze Jr.'s shirt, revealing his Pilgrim necklace. Hunter, yeah. Hunter pulls on it, and you can see the necklace. Placing a second target on his back.
Yeah.
Which
already had one.
Which oddly Devereaux comes to save the day on that one.
Yeah.
And kind of breaks it all up for him.
Yeah.
Next, there's a very Star Trek The Next Generation scene where Sansky brings in Taggart to authenticate the encrypted disk, and Taggart gives him Tolwyn's ring as proof, which seems like an odd way of verifying something.
I thought that too.
Like, I guess in this world, that makes sense. He's got his dad's necklace. This guy gives him this ring. Jewelry, I guess, is like the thing here. I don't know.
It's just, I don't know. It's fine, except that the way that they had to explain it on screen, it just came off awkward.
Yeah.
Because he was basically telling us why it's important. It's weird.
I'm going to take one of your fucking shoes to the bank and be like, Kyle said I could have his savings account here.
You've got his shoe.
He's like, no. And the manager calls him over. He's like, he's got his shoe. It shows that he has implicit trust in this man.
It's all above board.
That's a dumb joke. Anyway.
Were you going to make a tribal thief joke?
No. I was laughing at the joke we just made.
Oh.
It was stupid, but it cracks me up. It tickles me. Taggart tells them that they have to jump a pulsar 11 hours away, which hasn't been done in 30 years. Sansky's racist Riker, Charles, what's that guy's name?
Gerald.
I knew it was just a bland ass name for.
Yeah.
So he's talking more shit on the Pilgrims until Sansky shuts it down.
Shut up, Gerald.
Yeah, he's shut up. And that's when he does the manager moment with the 16 generation ring and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Shaggy goes to Fred's dorm to try to convince him not to wear his mother's Pilgrim necklace, much like my friends tried to talk me out of wearing wrestling t-shirts in middle school.
That stopped in middle school, huh?
Well, it made a comeback. Hey, fuck you, buddy. But Seth Rollins is cool. So a first mate, skipper, cabin boy, I don't fucking know, comes and tells Tolwyn that Earth is ready to its defenses, even though they likely cannot withstand the Kilrathi onslaught alone.
Yeah.
Ramping up that like they need to get there, which is good. I think this movie does a good job of incrementally raising the stakes.
Yes. The set design, by the way, is great.
Yeah.
They look like they're in space.
Mm-hmm. They look like they're in space. The ships are good. I would argue the physical effects suffer, but most of the VFX stuff is not terrible. It looks old. It looks a little.
Yeah, it looks old.
It looks.
But we just came from Annihilation.
We just came from Annihilation.
Yeah.
There are definitely other things happening, but when it comes to explosions in space and shit, like that all looks silly to me a lot of the time.
A lot of the time. It didn't take me out of the movie.
No.
It looked fine enough.
I think it was on my second viewing where some of that stuff annoyed me more, but like that's because that's when I'm like putting on the like what's gonna bother me eyes. The first time around,
Putting on your bifocals.
yeah. The first time around, it never took me out of it.
Yeah.
He says the ship is running at 110%, proving that he doesn't know math. And then Tolwyn says, run it at 120. And then I fucking give up. Because I was like...
He doesn't know math either.
You guys are how far in the goddamn future? Y'all haven't figured out percentages? Like...
Maybe it's a lost art, like cursive.
Man, I gave up on math when we got to fucking fractions, but I figured out percentage before I got off the train.
Well, you're not an astronaut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. After that, Shaggy and Forbes are on a run. They're debating the efficacy of balls and ovaries in a space combat scenario. When they bring their planes in, Shaggy comes in inverted and flips at the last second, nearly killing 2 people in the hangar.
Yep.
And then Forbes comes in directly behind doing a 540 spin. Mm-hmm. Shaggy jumps. Yeah, just hamming it up. And Shaggy jumps out to flirt with Forbes. He's bricked up to the moon.
He is.
And she's wetter than hurricane season. Equal access here. Just then Forbes gives him the nickname Maniac. And then she goes somber. Maniac realizes that
she's right behind me.
Yeah, she's right behind me, isn't she? That Mama Devereaux is behind him, about to wreck his life.
Yeah.
Forbes brings in a bottle of scotch to bribe Devereaux. They laugh it off, like kind of it's almost passing the Bechdel test here. For half of this conversation, they're passing the Bechdel test.
Almost. I always forget what that's called. Yes. Should we explain that to our listeners?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's where in a movie you pass the Bechdel test if 2 women have a conversation that's not about a man. Right?
That's integral to the plot.
Yes. That part. Yes.
So,
but almost.
But I think they do a really good job. For that not being the case, I do think they do a really good job of.
These are strong, in control women.
Yes. Yeah. Like I really like both of those characters.
Yeah,
I think
me too.
They really prop the story up a lot.
Yeah.
So conversely, Taggart and Blair are discussing Pilgrims and how they started, their special abilities, the war that stemmed from them believing themselves to be gods. So like they have this force-like power, and it helps them navigate the stars and do all this stuff. And apparently they started reading their own press clippings and thinking they were better than everybody. And everybody was like, fuck you, you can't be smart. And so then they got very downtrodden. And so we're kind of there.
Yeah. Almost like the Jedi.
Almost. Yeah. It's weird. Weird the parallels here.
Yeah.
So Freddie Prinze and are asked Taggart if he thinks they are gods. And he says, no, but touched by God. And Blair says, show me on the doll where the god touched him.
Stupid.
That was just for you, baby.
Thank you.
We're at the time of we finally make it to where we're about to do the big quasar jump. It's a pretty intense scene. Taggart is ignoring the navcom and Sansky trusts him. I think this is cool. I think they do really good with that when we have the intense moments of like, in the slow times, everyone's giving each other bullshit.
Yeah.
But when the heat's on, they all kind of like
trust each other.
Like, I'm doing my fucking job. He's doing his job. We're just going to do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's...
You got to trust your fellow man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Right at the moment of the jump, we see a bullet time moment, also known as the Matrix effect, which should be known as the Wing Commander effect.
This is
because
first.
This came out 2 months before the Matrix.
Yeah.
That blew my goddamn mind.
Right.
When I saw this, like, because everybody did that after the Matrix.
Yeah.
Like, even Scary Movie did that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody was using that.
Yes.
And the only time it was ever cool after the Matrix did it was when Max Payne did it, because that was a video game.
Yeah. So I wonder, like, if the same people were working on both of these, or
maybe it. Yeah, I don't know how that came along, or maybe it was just
two people happen to have the exact same idea,
or the studio had just come up with this or gotten a hold of whatever that equipment is, and these people got a hold of it. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
how it all worked out, but yeah, Wing Commander did this first, so suck it, Matrix.
Yeah.
Blair and Devereaux go on a security run, and Devereaux is spotted by the Kilrathi. They engage with the enemy, getting themselves in hot water with the top brass, who are pissed that they got themselves caught that way, or something to that effect. I don't remember exactly what the problem was. I remember they get yelled at. She has to hide behind the meteor thing or whatever, or asteroid. I don't know the difference. I apologize, guys. I love science. I ain't great with it. They accuse Blair of being a Pilgrim saboteur. Taggart and Sansky argue about next steps. Devereaux gripes at Blair for being a Pilgrim. He explains he isn't, but that's all that he has left of his parents. So that's a pretty good scene too, I think.
Yeah, I like that.
She says, "Why do you think they call me Angel? I'm an orphan too." What? Also, why would he guess that? She's like, she says it like, "Why do you think they call me Angel? I'm an orphan too."
What? What's that mean?
You should have said your name was fucking Annie or Urchin or Stray. I wouldn't fucking know otherwise. Like, there's nothing that leads me to orphan.
No.
She admits to knocking moon boots with Chen. And we cut to Maniac and Forbes having some post-coitus pillow talk.
Yeah.
That's where I'm all about your needs, sir. That made me laugh.
Yeah.
I that exchange is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Great chemistry here.
So good. They are really good together. Lillard loves working on movies with people over and over again. I wish he had worked with her again.
Yeah. Me too.
So the whole group goes out looking for Kilrathi. Taggart realizes it's bait to get them away from the Tiger Claw so the Kilrathi can attack. He tells them they can't go back. He tells Devereaux that he's actually a Commodore in naval intelligence. And so she checks it out, and he's telling the truth.
Yep. He tells her to look up his call sign, and it pulls up everything he just said.
Which is Paladin, which is a fucking sweet name.
It is cool.
For the 2 weeks I played D&D, I was a Paladin.
Yeah, you were.
When I tried to be that kind of nerd.
He tried.
Didn't take. All right. Now it is time for Test Your Might.
Test your might.
So Test Your Might is where we quiz each other every week. If you're only tuning in to the Wing Commander episode as your first episode.
It's such a silly thought. But I hope you're out there. I really do.
If this is your first episode, welcome in. Go back and listen to some early stuff. But we're going to quiz each other here. We have 3 questions each. I'm going to ask him about movies. He's going to ask me about video games. These will be in escalating difficulty, starting with normal difficulty. Now, you brushed up against some of these facts earlier in the podcast, so we'll see if you don't know them or not. This one should be a layup, I think, for you. Freddie Prinze Jr. had a stint writing for WWE in the 2000s. He considers his magnum opus the path to what WWE superstar finally winning the World Heavyweight Championship?
Jeff motherfucking Hardy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That is correct. I thought you'd know that.
Yep. Him and CM Punk's program where straight edge versus guy who everybody knows had drug problems, and they got a little like, obviously it's wrestling. They knew what was going on, but they pushed the limits on, the stuff that they said and all that.
Some of the best.
It's a really good program.
Some of the best stuff they've ever done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your wood level question is, who played Maniac Marshall in the game series?
Tom Wilson.
Tom Wilson.
Biff Tannen his fucking self.
Biff Tannen.
Yeah, so your veteran level question. This is the one you brushed up against. The movie's box office quote-unquote success actually benefited greatly from being the very first place to see the first trailer for what massive blockbuster movie?
It was for Phantom Menace. It was there were, I think they said at the time there were only 3 movies it was attached to, and this was one of, unfortunately, this was one of them, where people would come in and watch it and then fuck off.
And then leave, yeah.
Steel level question. What gameplay feature made Wing Commander revolutionary by affecting the story?
Dialogue choice?
Yes.
Yeah, man. I was watching some of the gameplay footage which I'll get to a lot of it in Canon Check, but for Wing Commander 3, when they added the FMV stuff and it's all acted out by Mark Hamill and Biff. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool, man. For 96 or whatever.
Yeah, it's very innovative.
Way ahead of its time.
Like I really, especially when I saw the couple like thumbnails of seeing the dude in the cockpit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like
in 3,
like,
that stuff looked pretty cool.
Like it's cool, but like I think I saw some of the older stuff, but for the time, you're like that does look a little outmoded. But then you see all the bells and whistles they put on it and all the functionality stuff, and you're like, oh, that's really cool. They really were doing something.
Yeah. All right. So your professional level question is the Kilrathi aliens, which is another thing you brushed up against, were designed by Patrick Tatopoulos, a man who had just 1 year earlier achieved international acclaim for his designs in what movie?
Oh, wow. I did not know this guy was ever considered good. This came out in 99.
Mm-hmm.
Judging off what I had said earlier in the interesting facts, Alien 3.
That's a good guess. But he designed Godzilla 98.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So why the fuck do they look like this?
Yeah.
Dude, he's a legend. He designed the Goombas in Mario Brothers.
Oh my god.
He designed everything interesting about Spawn.
Okay, that's...
He did, and then this is a laundry list. He designed the creatures in Independence Day, Pitch Black, Underworld, Silent Hill, I Am Legend, iRobot, Trick or Treat, and then did the production design for Linkin Park's In the End music video.
What? Yeah. How did he make these fucking things?
I don't know. I guess he really needed the rest of that budget you were talking about.
That's wild.
Right?
Yeah. And then finally, your diamond level question. On what could you first play Wing Commander the game?
MS-DOS.
Yep, there it is.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it came out in 1990, and then it was ported to SNES in like 93.
Yep.
And then Sega CD.
It said they had to take a whole bunch of stuff out to fit it.
Yeah, I watched the MS-DOS one and the SNES one. The SNES one doesn't look great, obviously, because it's a 3D game. But Star Fox looked good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
So the reason I went first is because I actually have an extreme difficulty.
Oh, shit, brother. Let's go.
Speaking of Linkin Park's In the End music video.
Oh, my God.
Joe Hahn directed every single Linkin Park video and one video for another band. What was that band?
Oh, my goodness. Am I overthinking?
I don't know.
Fuck. The Executioners.
Oh, no. That's a good guess.
Okay, that was...
I'll give you another guess.
I'm going to assume it's someone that they like.
For those of you who don't know, they have a close relationship with Linkin Park.
I'm going to waste way too much time here, so I... Who is another rap metal band that they would not hate? Papa Roach?
Static X.
Oh, god damn it. I thought about that.
Joe directed the video for Cold.
Oh, brother. That's a good one, too.
I know. That's why I had to mention it.
No, that's amazing. I'm upset that I didn't get it, but that's dope. Static X is a band me and Kyle talk about a lot.
Yes.
Or I bring up a lot because I like them, and Kyle does not.
Yes.
He likes their like good songs. I like their not so good songs too.
And there it is. There's the truth.
I'm nothing if not self-aware. All right, let's get back into it. I would like to make a note that I don't have a game over moment yet.
Yeah, I don't either.
So Taggart was right that the Tiger Claw was getting pummeled by the enemy fleet. They're able to get back to destroy one of the large Kilrathi ships, but are immediately hit by torpedoes, and their firing apparatus is damaged, so all hope seems lost. Guess what, motherfuckers? Mystery Incorporated is here to save the day. Shaggy, Fred, Devereaux, Forbes, Leonardo, Blitzen, Ringo, and Doc blast through a host of not fucking Dothraki, whatever this shit's called.
Kilrathi.
The cat people. The goddamn cat people. And we have some decent dogfight action. I think this is pretty good action for space stuff. I know most people bag on it, but like this seems as good as just about any other movie I've seen do this around the time. I know some of the effects are weird, but I feel like the blocking and all of it makes sense.
Yeah.
My boy Taggart blows up the enemy ship with 4 torpedoes to the gut, and the battle is won. The pilots are ordered back to the ship, but Balls and Oves decides to go rogue and kill a few more. So after some sexist banter, Maniac tries to pull some bullshit to show off. So much so that Forbes is even against it. Normally, she's like egging him on. They're both going back and forth, but like it's to a point where she's like, no, you got to chill. Yeah. And he waits just too long to pull up, and he kills the enemy fighter, but it clips Forbes, and she steadies herself as Maniac yells, "Pull up!" So I have a side note for you. Can you pull up in space? There is no up in space.
There is no up, technically. No.
But does it even work that way? Because you're in the vacuum of space.
I mean, that's how.
Can you aim like that? Is that a thing? Is there enough friction to be able to do that?
Yeah, you have thrusters pointing in every direction on these ships, so they can like fire thrusts that'll push them and face them up.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I got in my head about that for longer than I care to admit. Rosie Forbes goes to eject, but can't, so she tries to follow Maniac in. They're coming in too hot, giggity. And Rosie hits the retaining wall and crashes. She's presumably dead. Maniac jumps out to go save her, but she's in the vacuum of space and he isn't, so he needs a suit to go out there to get her. So he just keeps screaming for her, and he starts running towards her to go save her, and he's going to run out of the airlock, essentially. And so Blair tackles the shit out of him to keep him from killing himself. And Devereaux, clearly traumatized, is forced to call the wreckage to be swept into space. It's on this like deck outside, but outside the lock. And so they just send this like dozer thing to just push it off into space.
This hit me hard.
It did.
Lillard sold the hell out of it.
That's like, so another quick side note, as we're recording this, we're about a month removed from what Quentin Tarantino said about Matthew Lillard and Paul Dano.
Yeah.
Like, Matthew Lillard is not the greatest actor of our generation, but in the moments when you need to make it hit, in the moments where you need the, like SLC Punk, I haven't seen that, but I've seen clips from it. The motherfucker can act. He can make you, because you like him so much.
Yeah.
When he turns on the waterworks, when he can do the lip quiver. He does lip. And I know that seems silly because that's like people being like, oh, they can cry. They're a great actor. Like a lot of people can make themselves cry. But it's the way in which he does it is believable to him. I believe that this guy cries this way, feels this way.
Yes.
And it gets me.
It gets me
a lot.
Yeah, it got me a lot. Yeah. He sells the hell out of SLC Punk. And even in Scream.
Yeah.
When at the end.
He does it in a goofy way, but it's believable. And it works for what it is.
Yes. Also, speaking of people who aren't great actors.
I fucking love Without a Paddle.
Yes. But speaking of people who aren't great actors, well, Tarantino can't act for shit.
That's the thing, man. Like I
opening your mouth.
I love almost every Tarantino movie.
Me too.
I've seen all but one. I need to watch Jackie Brown. I don't know why I haven't watched Jackie Brown yet.
But not when he's on screen in them.
No, he is not a good actor.
No. And I'm not either, but I don't run my mouth about everybody else.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's the same thing with like Scorsese.
Oh,
Scorsese. Mm-hmm. Amazing director.
Yes.
So many just all-timers.
Yeah.
Cannot take that away from him. But shitting on Marvel movies because they're big.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's not cinema. I'm like, yeah, it's just another offshoot, man. Like, you don't write Rodgers and Hammerstein shit. That doesn't make you not what, like, it's just, it's gatekeeping. It annoys me.
Me too.
I say as I probably sit up here and spout all my opinions where I'm gatekeeping a million things, but I know that I'm a worthless piece of shit. Okay, I've got no illusions about it.
Yes, we're only mad at these people because they're doing that.
Yes,
randomly taking shits on them.
I got all worked up. Where am I now? Oh yeah, they push this bitch out into space.
Yeah.
So,
dude, they could have pushed her into the airlock.
They could have. That's yes. And also another weird space thing. They push her off the side of that cliff
and she falls.
And it falls.
I don't know if like there's artificial gravity out there to help them land. Maybe.
But it's open. So how could there be artificial gravity, but it's not airlocked?
I don't know, but they both hit the thing and slide. So there's gravity on the strip.
Yeah, I guess.
But I don't know why she would fall off the side. It's weird.
Yeah, I guess with sci-fi, you're always going to have some level of that stuff.
Yeah, if there were real space battles in real life, nobody would be right side up.
No. So Blair has to save him from himself one more time as they both watch Rosie body be cast adrift. Devereaux tells Maniac that he disobeyed a direct order in wartime, and that's treason. She pulls out her sidearm to execute him on the spot. But Blair, being a dude, gets in between and pushes Maniac aside. He looks morosely down the barrel of the gun and tells Blair it's okay. That's the part. Like, him running down and screaming and all that stuff's sad. But when he's just resigned to be like, please shoot me.
Yeah.
That's the part that I totally believe. That I'm like,
me too, man.
This guy had his heart ripped out.
Yeah.
At some point, the racist Gerald guy took the helm when Sansky's incapacitated.
Shut the fuck up, Gerald.
Shut up, Gerald. Eat shit.
You're like a child who wanders into a conversation.
Shomer Shabbos. Yeah, and what the fuck happened to Sansky?
I don't know.
Like they get
why
they get bumped, and he's got this fucking bump on his head that looks like ketchup. It's bad looking blood. Their physical effects are terrible in this.
Yes,
but like it's a fucking spaceship. They've got a tall roof. He didn't bump his head.
I don't know.
They're not in a fucking '94 Corolla. I don't know. Did something fall on him? Did we? I don't even know if we saw it. Maybe
we didn't.
Yeah,
we're just dealing with all this other stuff, and then we cut back to him, and he's like half passed out with blood coming down his head.
Yeah, it's just poor editing.
Yeah,
and for it being such a big deal, because does Sansky come back?
Not
for the
that
rest
I
of
can
this?
remember. No.
Yeah, so that's a big frustration for me there.
Me too.
So the enemy fleet followed the decoy, but one is hunting the Tiger Claw. I thought that was a cool moment. The torpedo hits and fucks up the airlock. Blair is hanging on by a thread and about to be sucked out of the hole. No one will help but Maniac. Maniac's trying to get someone to come in and help. So he springs into action.
He asks Hunter to his face.
Yeah, to his face.
He's going to stand there and watch him die.
And Hunter's like, haven't you seen me be a dick for an hour? Like, no, I'm not going to help you.
Yeah.
He's like, well, checks out. So he goes to help Blair. And inspired by his bravery, everybody else finally like sends them that metal, the steel cable that he wraps around himself that cuts him up pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought he was dying here.
Me too. They play it that way.
Yeah, they very much play it that way. He's seriously injured, and they pretty much have a dying in each other's arms moment where Maniac laments his decisions. Blair tries to console him, saying that she never existed. And then Blair pulls him tight and says, don't play that shit with me.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
It's awesome, dude. I love it. Now, we didn't need this blown airlock scene.
No.
This is made up fake drama just for screen time padding. I don't know.
That or maybe they were like, this movie's not poorly acted, but like no one's killing it. Yeah. And this kid's giving us the only thing we're getting here. Yeah. So maybe we need to drag this out a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also wouldn't be surprised if he was supposed to die in this scene.
Yeah.
Maybe not, because
I think even by the time
who makes the game is the one that wrote it, so probably not. But
and Maniac's in like all the games. I think even when the scene ends, it seems like, well, he'll be dead by the time we come back because he looks cold already.
Yeah,
yeah.
They really play it. They really sell it that he's not going to be around anymore.
Yeah.
So he doesn't die, and Blair goes to convince Devereaux that she shouldn't be pissed at him for killing her best friend. which is a weird sell. That's kind of hard.
Yeah.
I've tried to talk people out of not being mad at my friends for a lot of things, and they were way less than killing their best friends. Yeah. So, but can't blame a brother for trying. She acquiesces and tells Maniac that he's needed on the flight deck, and they come across a large Kilrathi ship with the Navcom, the one that was stolen at the beginning, and it's overrun by Kilrathi. So they jump on and kill all the Kilrathi on board. This is my game over moment.
Oh no.
Yeah, this looks fucking terrible.
The aliens
yes.
themselves, they don't look good. Now, I will say, as far as the way it was shot, I think they knew that, because this is a saturated green light. You don't get a good look at them. It helps.
Yep. They're like weird and dark and moist and hairless cats. That's not what they look like in the games.
They look like a regal lion men.
Which is dope.
Yeah.
Like, it's still a little silly looking.
Yeah. Well, they look cool in the first 2 games. When they switch to FMV, it's dumb. But
yeah. But still, like, I get it. This, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I just feel like it was bad art choices, because I feel like they could have accomplished it with the budget that they got for it.
Yeah.
Especially since you never see more than 3 of them at a time.
True.
I don't think like it could have been that
expensive.
But yeah, I Googled it, saw what they were supposed to look like, and was like, okay, then I'm not the only one here. I Googled Stephen King's Sleepwalkers to see if those terrible ass cat people were better, and they fucking were. They turned the lights down and the smoke up so much you could barely fucking see them. These are strip club tactics.
Yeah.
Sure, Velvet's a little past her prime. Sure, she's seen a few C-sections. Sure, her voice sounds like Miley Cyrus, who's been smoking gravel out of a cactus for 30 years. But we dim the lights, and we crank up the fog, and we pump the White Snake, because she makes the men feel good about themselves. She asks them how they're doing. She puts a lot of effort into her song choices. She doesn't make us feel bad for wearing sweatpants. I meant the customers, not me. Kyle, the customers.
Yeah, sure. Really invested here.
Anywho. They push through the ship, killing the enemy as they go. Blair finds the Navcom with very little resistance, which I also thought was goofy.
Yeah.
Back on the Tiger Claw, they go over their plan to send drones through the asteroid belt and the Kilrathi fleet, and some bear traps or something. I don't fucking know. I wasn't really listening at this point. Immediately, the plane is shot down because the drones are down or broken or called in that day. Again, I'm not really listening. Taggart tells Blair that he has to go because he has faith, and the faith is strong with this one.
Yeah.
He is their only hope, a new hope, one might even say, to navigate the enemy through the enemy corridors back to Tolwyn. He resists because he doesn't have his Pilgrim necklace. Taggart gives him his, revealing that he himself is a Pilgrim as well. Mm-hmm. Which that's a cool little moment. But why doesn't he fucking do it?
Yeah.
If he is also a Pilgrim.
Right.
Is it for mentoring purposes?
And a naval intelligence officer. You do it.
He has all of the capability to handle the situation.
Yes. It's stupid.
But he's like, you know what? I know what you did last summer. You should go do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Blair and Devereaux deliver the coordinates. As they clear some distance, they see that there's a huge missile headed for the Tiger Claw. Devereaux cuts back to intercept it. She blows it up and saves the Tiger Claw, but blows her fighter up in the process. She ejects, and Blair comes to tow her in. She tells him to go on and complete the mission. He says no. She threatens to have him court-martialed. As he leaves, they do the jail glass bit through the window. They both put their hands on the window. That shit's so stupid.
It is stupid.
It's dumb when they do it in movies where people are actually in jail.
Yeah.
To do it in spaceships out in space, far away, when you're probably not even turned fucking towards each other hardly. Like, it's like, is he holding himself steady, or is he doing the jail glass thing? Do I need to do the jail glass thing? Are we jail glass worthy official? I don't know. With the Kilrathi closing in on the Tiger Claw, they prepare for battle. The Kilrathi ship following Freddie Prinze Jr. figures out his intentions and decides to stop him. We get a good look at the Kilrathi now. They look like a slimy cat mixed with Wilford Brimley. They must have feline diabetes.
Yeah.
The Tiger Claw destroys an enemy ship and plays chicken with the next. The Kilrathi ship goes beside them. They let down their shields, and then they fire all their torpedoes into the side of the ship. That was cool. That was not something I expected to see.
Very naval combat.
Yeah. I like because they're ships and it's the whole thing. They're, even though it's space, they're always considered the naval. I like when they have those little ties back and forth.
Yeah.
So the Kilrathi follow Blair into the jump point and they get into Earth space. He sees the Scylla and he fakes the Kilrathi mega ship into it and presumably gets rid of them forever.
Using the move that he told Devereaux at the very beginning he would do. Where he said he would go up.
You know what? I didn't fucking notice that.
Yeah. That is the exact move he said he would
That is the move that she told him would not work. God damn, I did not think about that. All right. Good job. So their whole point is that when they get the Kilrathi jump coordinates, they can spawn camp like your cheating ass friend at GoldenEye. I'm fucking talking to you, Raymond. So Blair lands safely on the Condoria, I believe, but he hears the transmission that Devereaux was rescued on the Tiger Claw, so he goes straight there. Why not just have him hear the transmission in his fighter and then go straight to that? He doesn't have to deliver anything at that point.
Yeah, no.
He just could go straight to her. That's a wasted ass scene.
Yeah, it is. It's pointless.
And back on the Tiger Claw, Devereaux wakes up. She kisses Blair. Blair and Maniac wheel Dev's stretcher into the sunset. That's the only time you see Maniac again.
Yeah.
He fucking almost dies, but doesn't die.
He almost dies, and then he's in this scene.
And then we're like, we're not going to fucking use you anymore. We're going to have you magically show back up at the end, not hurt anymore.
He's fine.
This is a really stupid comp, and I apologize. The terrible fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp.
Never saw it.
Good. You keep it that way.
Here's more Burton hate.
Oh, man. I'm trying not to. But I'll just keep it specific to that. In Willy Wonka, when you're a kid, it's dope. And it's kind of scary. It's kind of dangerous because those kids are dickheads. And then they presumably die because they're dickheads. Mm-hmm. At the end of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, they all like walk out the door like Violet Beauregard walks out all big and purple and shit. You see the forms where they've been like cartoonishly turned into whatever, but they're all fine. Mm. I felt like that's what this was.
Oh, yeah.
With Maniac.
Yeah.
Because it's like, all right, we saved you because you're a cool character and we got to save you because if we do a sequel, we got to have you because you're in all the games.
And you're the best part of this. So like, we're not letting you go. Yeah.
We can't quit you. So we're just going to tuck you off to the side and then you're going to walk a fucking stretcher. They're having this romantic moment and he just walks up third wheel and is like, sorry guys, girlfriend's dead. I'll come with you if that's okay.
Yeah. This was ripe for a sequel because all they did was kill one Kilrathi ship the whole movie.
One Kilrathi ship and they shot three. Well, they shot more than three, but it was the same three suits over and over again.
Yeah.
So, well, anyway, that is Wing Commander.
And also, shut the fuck up, Gerald.
Shut the fuck up, Gerald. You racist piece of shit. Look at what you got on Pilgrims. You don't know shit.
This was I saved this note for the end because I couldn't figure out where to work it in. This was the cinematographer. This is the cinematographer for Fifth Element.
Oh,
which is pretty cool. The guy that did the score composed Independence Day, Stargate, Godzilla, and all of the 007 movies from Pierce Brosnan and Casino Royale.
Oh, wow.
So I think the score here is actually really good.
I do too.
Yeah.
I don't like the swelling space type of music very much.
Yeah. This is more like heroic, like John Williams stuff.
Yeah. It doesn't ever take me out of it. It doesn't ever feel like it's a stretch. It feels like it just kind of goes along with what's happening. And as far as I'm concerned for this sort of thing, that's what I need.
That's what you need. Yeah.
Final thoughts.
I think it's pretty good, man. Honestly, it's the movie that has taken itself the most seriously this far. And I feel like if any of those first five had taken themselves seriously, they would have felt far more spectacularly than they did.
Yes. I think that is its biggest problem. Is that Star Wars hurt them. People had an expectation. And for it being kind of silly, it took itself a little too serious, especially for the third act falls apart real hard. Like, it's got some cool stuff in it, but it's got a lot of those. Because I don't, I'm sure, maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but you guys can always run this back and listen. I feel like I was almost completely complimentary all the way through the first 2/3. And that's when the nitpicky stuff came in. And it wasn't really nitpicky. It was like, oh, there's text on the screen, or this. But at the end, it's like, oh, this is a problem. This is a weird thing that we're doing, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
And also, you've built them up to be this big, bad, scary thing. And then when we get to them, they're really not. And it's not even just the costume. I just feel like they really mishandled the villain. And like we've talked about on earlier episodes, the villain is what really carries you.
Yeah.
I feel like we're seeing these people work together and deal with the stress of the environment and stuff. It does feel, for something that gets compared to Star Wars a lot, I think it's much more akin to Star Trek. Because it's more about the interpersonal relationships and stuff like that. Which I prefer. I like Star Trek more. I know that will frustrate people, but but for something like this that is built to be a big action combat space thing, I feel like it does. Towards the end, it starts to do them a disservice because they've set themselves up to be one thing and then they really reach out to try to do the other thing.
Yeah. When they try to be Star Wars is when it gets weaker.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
100%. I agree.
All right. Let me get one of them canon checks off you.
I got quite a bit to say here, man.
Ooh,
as far as what was available by the time it was filming, there were 5 games out, not including all of the spin-offs. Wing Commander 1, 2, 3, and 4 came out in 90, 91, 94, and 96. The Privateer spin-offs came out somewhere in between all that. And Wing Commander Prophecy came out in 97. 3, 4, and Prophecy have Mark Hamill and all that business going on. I looked up quite a bit of footage of this because I hadn't played these games. The ships in the cockpits look pretty good, especially the Kilrathi ships. The fighter ships, they look just like the ones in the game that you blow up.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Which is cool. The Kilrathi are lion men with not whatever this lizard cat hairless minx thing
Wet
is.
Jaguar things.
Yeah. Blair is the main character in the games. He's not a fucking Jedi. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, so there's no mention of pilgrims in any game whatsoever. It's not a thing. He made it up because it's a Jedi thing. That's fucking crazy. That's like the crux of... Yeah, that's kind of Double Dragon a bit, with the Double Dragon medallion not being a thing. Yeah. Yeah.
And they have a fucking medallion to let you know that they...
Yeah, they do, that they're pilgrims.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, in Wing Commander 3 and 4, Blair is played by Mark Hamill. Tolwyn is played by Malcolm McDowell. All of these people are visible on screen. This is full video. Taggart is fucking Gimli from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Marshall, as you nodded to, is Tom Wilson, Biff Tannen. Flash is Josh Lucas from Lost. There's a character called Melek, played by Tim Curry. And Cat Scratch is Canon Brawl legend Mark Dacascos.
Oh, shit. He just keep popping up.
Yeah, he does.
We're going to be hanging this motherfucker's jersey in the rafters.
We have to. Hamill, McDowell, and Wilson all returned for the animated series Wing Commander Academy in 1996, which actually also included Ron Perlman and one of the earliest acting roles of Jennifer Hale, who is female Commander Shepard in the Mass Effect games.
Oh.
She was very young back then. That was 30 years ago. But because of the random Jedi thing they're adding, you can't go too high. Other than that, the game's really just World War II in space. I'm going to give it a C.
Yeah, I think that's... And I think without the Pilgrim thing, it's a solid B.
Yeah.
But that's a big part of the
big
plot.
Part of the movie, yeah.
Like, that's really your whole... Because Lillard is just so likable, that's really your tie-in to... Freddie Prinze Jr. does a fine job in this. I don't think he's bad.
He's better than Hayden Christensen in episode 2.
Oh, Jesus. Yes. But episode 2 is... anyway, I'm going to
get... More tangents.
I'm going to get death threats from...
I don't think you're going to get death threats about Star Wars episode 2.
Well, fair enough.
So, yeah. I mean, it's pretty close. Close enough.
All right. Well, that brings us to our Respawn recast, where we go through and recast this motherfucker. We whoever we want. We're going to start with the director and then the main people from the cast and try to build our own cool movie out of the skeleton that was given to us by the original.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and start us off. For director, I went with Gareth Edwards. He is the guy that did Rogue One.
Oh, what else did he do?
Godzilla, the one with Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh,
and, yeah.
nice. Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah. And
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World Rebirth, which you can't win them all.
I mean,
that movie's real bad.
I don't like Rogue One or that Godzilla movie either. But
I've only been told that Rogue One is great.
I keep hearing that,
but
I've seen it and I don't feel that. I'm
fair.
also being constantly told I'm wrong. So
I'm sure
you
on
can do
vibes on that one. I've only of those I've only seen Godzilla.
Off vibes, he could do it.
I thought maybe J.J. Abrams, but
Yeah,
I feel like that's
bit easy.
He's done all the other ones. I feel like that's too much.
Yeah, I picked James Cameron.
Yeah.
Just because of Avatar mostly. Because his cat people looked better.
Try to get that cat people bump.
Yeah. It's the only problem I have here.
We're tracking really well in the Serengeti.
Yeah.
For Lieutenant Christopher Blair, I picked Joe Keery.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think Joe Keery would be fun for that.
Stranger
that role.
Things, by the way. I picked Liam Hemsworth.
Yep. I very much see that too.
Gale from Hunger Games and Geralt from the new Witcher.
Yes. Yeah, no, I think he fits it quite a bit. Lieutenant Maniac Marshall. I feel like this one's a little bit of a curveball just because he's not as like out there and braggadocious as Lillard can be. But Justice Smith.
Oh, wow.
From Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
And a host of other things recently.
Have you played The Quarry? Okay.
I'm assuming he's bad in that.
Man, I like Justice Smith. He's good in Detective Pikachu. He's good in something else I've seen him in. He's so bad in The Quarry. But
Video
that could
game,
just be
different
direction.
medium, maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
It could be bad direction.
But yeah, no, I think he does a good job of being endearing and kind of goofy. And I think if you just ratcheted up the arrogance a little bit,
Sure.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. I kind of went with somebody that would cut up and be braggadocious since his name is Maniac, and I picked Dave Franco, James Franco's little bro.
Dave Franco would be fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah. I love me some Dave. I
do too.
I'm not a James Franco guy, but I do love me
I like
some
Dave.
Dave Franco a lot.
Have you seen Nerve?
Yes.
It's good.
Yeah, it is.
It's not great, but he's in Together, that horror movie.
I want to see that so bad.
Oh, dude, go watch it. That's all I'll say.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got to. All right, Lieutenant Commander Devereaux. I went with Emma Watson. Hermione.
I can see that. I have a Harry Potter actor in this too, actually. So that's interesting. I went with Haley Atwell.
Oh,
Peggy Carter.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love her. She's really good.
Me too.
Oh, and kind of the sass and the way that she does. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I was
like
just
that.
getting Haley Atwell vibes the whole time.
Yeah, for real. Lieutenant Rosie Forbes. I went with Lupita Nyong'o.
I can see that.
I
Yeah.
think she'd be fun for that.
Yeah, she would. I picked Moses Ingram. She is the Inquisitor hunting down Obi-Wan in the Kenobi TV show. Did you see that?
I have not.
It's pretty good, man. I know you're not a Star Wars guy.
I know.
It's not great.
I'm willing
but
to try those just because I haven't finished it or got caught up, or I don't even know if it's done or if it's still going or whatever. But
Kenobi is.
the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian is really good.
That's all I
enjoy
saw.
it.
Yeah, Book of Boba Fett was not good, but whatever. Star Wars is always hit or miss.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed Kenobi. I know that's probably not a popular opinion, but I thought she was great in it. So
Okay. Bet. Commodore Taggart, Frank Grillo.
oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's Grillo. That's great.
He was Crossbones in Avengers 2. The thing I love him from is The Purge. Anarchy and Election Year.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
He needs to be a Punisher. I'm not going to take it from John Bernthal, but
But no, he would 1,000%
yeah.
be great at that.
I picked Idris Elba.
Ooh. I like that because he's got kind of the gruff demeanor, but he's like really likable too.
Yeah, I thought he might be a little too likable, but I want him in my movies. So
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Admiral Tolwyn. I went with
I've heard it both ways.
from this movie.
Yes.
Stephen Coogan.
The guy from Tropic Thunder?
I forgot he was in Tropic Thunder.
Alan Partridge.
Alan Partridge.
Night at the Museum.
Very much. He's the Roman guy. Or I don't know if that's supposed to be Caesar. I don't think it's supposed to be. Or any of it. I don't know.
Who's to say even?
He's the guy in the fucking armor that cuts up with Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, that's them.
You have him playing who? Tolwyn?
Tolwyn, yeah.
I can go with that. I like that. I picked Charles Dance. Tywin Lannister from Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
That's good. Commander Gerald, piece of shit. Shut the fuck up, Gerald.
Fuck up, Gerald.
Stephen Lang. Stephen Lang is from Avatar.
From Don't Breathe.
Don't Breathe.
Yeah.
I love me some Don't Breathe.
Yes, if you want a douchey fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Especially in Avatar. I also picked a douchey asshole in Chris Cooper.
Yep.
From American Beauty.
I was going between him, Chris Cooper,
Were you?
and T-1000.
Nice.
Robert Patrick. Those were the three I kept going back and forth between.
Hell yeah. What you got for Sansky?
For Sansky, I've got Kenneth Branagh.
Hey, a different Hercule Poirot.
Because I wanted a different Hercule Poirot. I thought that would be a fun through.
Well, that's funner than mine. I picked Mandy Patinkin.
I like that, though.
I like him.
Fucking
Inigo
Montoya,
Montoya.
yeah. You can't go wrong with that shit. And then finally, Lieutenant Hunter. I went with Mason Dye.
Who the hell is that?
Mason Dye is Chrissy's dickhead boyfriend in Stranger Things Season 4.
Oh.
The one that's running around trying to kill Dustin and
Eddie.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
The one he's actually going for.
Eddie, the reason I stopped watching Stranger Things, because they... I picked Tom Felton.
I know that name.
Draco Malfoy.
Oh, yes. Yep.
If we're going to pick a racist dickhead.
He's so good at
such
that
a
part.
prick.
He also did it was some TV show that I got harangued into watching, but he's a serial killer, or not serial killer. He just kills a woman, and he's rich, so he's getting away with it. And he plays that shit to a T. He's good, man. He's just good at doing that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
all right.
That's what we got. Did you have a game over moment?
No. I know it should have been the aliens, but I was so into this movie already by then that they lit it so low that I forgave them.
Fair enough. They knew what they were working with.
Yes.
Guilty pleasure.
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Easy.
I've got Lillard. Come on.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Carrying this thing.
Carrying it. Because, again, it's good, but I'd say it's a very safe, passable movie, and I feel like the little bit that makes it kind of special is him. I think he's what lifts it up some.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that brings us to the finale, the leaderboard.
Let's do it.
Currently, we have at number 1, Mortal Kombat. At 2, Street Fighter. At 3, Super Mario Brothers. At 4, Double Dragon. And at 5, we have Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Kyle, where do you rank Wing Commander?
All right, man. Listen.
Fuck, I knew we were going to get here. I figured out about halfway through this is where we were going.
It's probably going to be the hottest take on this podcast ever. But I want to put it at number 1 because I think it's really good. I would have no problem with putting it at 2. I'd have a little problem with 3.
Okay. 3 is where I have it.
Okay.
But in order to protect my precious Mortal Kombat, I will give you 2.
Yay!
Because I would...
Now,
Street Fighter is I feel like it has some more like memorable, whatever to it. I think it's more nostalgia. I think what you had for Mario Brothers is kind of why I'm clinging to Street Fighter a little bit.
Yeah.
But if you look at them without the bias of all the bullshit and this Wing Commander is the worst movie ever and all that dumb shit,
so
like
dumb.
it's such hot takey bullshit. Like
Yes.
there's so many worse movies than that.
Yes.
That I do honestly think that Mortal Kombat is better for what it's trying to accomplish and the way I feel about it. But Wing Commander, 100%. It's probably it's a better movie than Street Fighter.
Yeah, I do think it's definitely better than Street Fighter. I knew I was never going to win an argument being better than Mortal Kombat. I even asked AI this week. I was like, how hot of a take is this? And Jim and I was like, your co-host is probably going to stage a walkout. That is the hottest of takes.
No, Lillard. If not for Lillard, it would be lower.
Definitely,
but not terrible. Like
3.
Yeah, it would have been 3. Like I said, it's got that one little thing that's special that pushes it over, and that's Matthew Lillard.
Yeah,
that's what should move that up.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah,
cool. I think at the end of this season, we should do a ranking episode where we each rank them and then score them based on that ranking list.
I think that would be super fun.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Next week we have got
Tomb Raider, Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Lara Croft Tomb Raider. I look where you can find those. I think Max, I don't remember.
Well, y'all can just come over to my house and borrow the DVD.
Exactly. Like, you should see this fucking guy's house. He's got them all over the place. He's got 9 copies of Lara Croft Tomb Raider. But yeah, that's where we're going next. So please join us.
Please.
We'll see y'all next time.
See ya.
Test your might. Mouth sounds. Scooby, don't ask what your country can do for you, but ask what Scooby do for you. Fuck. I'm going back because I have to nail that one. I like that joke a lot. It's fucking stupid, but I love it. Scooby, don't ask what you can do for your country. Ask what your Fuck me. That's not gonna work now, is it? God damn it. Now you're fucking shaking in my periphery. Fuck. Stop looking at me. I'm not looking at you. Fuck you, you are. I'm not. Alright. Do you think I got through that part? No. Shit. They hint at the Pilgrim thing that will become prevalent later.
Are you skipping it now?
I'm sorry. I'm never gonna get it. I am in vogue. I am never gonna get it.